Nvidia has overtaken Microsoft and Apple to become the world's most valuable company.
And greatness is not intelligence. Greatness comes from character, and character isn't formed out of smart people, it's formed out of people who suffered.
Nvidia has surpassed Apple to become the second largest US company, fueled by its innovations in artificial intelligence. Originally a graphics card maker, Nvidia's GPUs have revolutionized not just gaming, but also fields like medical imaging and scientific research.
This is what hundreds of millions of gamers in the world plays on. It's a GeForce. This is the chip that's inside.
With ongoing innovations, Nvidia is challenging even the biggest market leaders. But what if their latest invention is a game changer? Join us to find out how this could shake up the tech world. Nvidia's surprising ascent. In a surprising turn of events, Nvidia, famous for its powerful graphics cards, has overtaken Apple to become the second largest company in the United States by market value. This big jump is due to the rapid growth of the artificial intelligence sector, which has caused Nvidia's stock price to skyrocket. Now investors are asking if Nvidia can keep growing and maybe even surpass Microsoft to become the #1 company. Nvidia's rise to the top of the US business world shows an incredible journey. The company started out making chips for graphic accelerators. Founded in 1993 by Zhenshun Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Priem, Nvidia aimed to improve graphics processing in personal computers. Their invention, the graphics processing unit, changed how computers handle visual data. This made PC gaming smoother, graphics better, and the gaming experience more immersive. But Nvidia's ambitions didn't stop with gaming. They saw that GPUs could be used for many other tasks. They introduced the CUDA programming model, which allowed developers to use GPUs for general computing tasks. This opened up new possibilities in fields like scientific simulations, medical imaging, financial analysis, and weather prediction. But this wasn't the end of Nvidia's story. Nvidia made a major shift when artificial intelligence became important. Deep learning, a part of AI that needs a lot of data processing, was perfect for GPUs. Nvidia recognized this early and made itself a key player in AI development. They invested heavily in research and development, creating special tools and libraries for deep learning on GPUs. This was a smart move, as AI applications grew in areas like self-driving cars, facial recognition, language processing, and drug research. Nvidia's GPUs became essential. Nvidia also focused on building a complete ecosystem for AI development. They started the Nvidia Developer Program to give developers access to the tools, resources, and training they needed for AI projects. This helped create a vibrant community and sped up the use of Nvidia's technology. They also formed partnerships with big cloud providers like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, making sure their GPUs were available for developers using cloud services. But this wasn't the final step in Nvidia's journey. Nvidia's all-around approach has made it a top choice for AI development. A big part of their success is due to their constant push for new ideas. Nvidia is always trying to make better technology and is not afraid to take risks. This drive is clear in their investment in advanced technologies like high-performance computing and the Omniverse, a platform for real-time 3D simulations. These big projects not only push the limits of technology, but also open up new markets and opportunities, helping Nvidia grow even more. But this wasn't the only reason for their rise. Nvidia's transformation from a company making graphics cards to a leader in artificial intelligence is truly impressive. They have used their main technology wisely, created a supportive environment for AI development, and maintained a strong focus on innovation. This has placed them at the heart of some of today's most important technologies. However, the big question is whether Nvidia can keep up this pace. The AI market is just getting started, and new technologies are always appearing. But that's not the only challenge they face. The future is full of huge opportunities, but also tough competition. As Nvidia moves through this changing landscape, their ability to keep innovating, adapting, and expanding will be key to whether they can stay on top as a tech giant and maybe even reach the highest position. Nvidia's recent incredible growth is highlighted even more by their stock price jump, which has moved them past Apple to become the second largest company in the US by market value. But what led to this surge? The demand for AI chips used in data centers, autonomous vehicles, and the expansive world of the metaverse has driven Nvidia's stock up by an amazing 147% in 2024 alone. This increase was further boosted by the enthusiastic reception of CEO Jensen Huang at the Computex Tech Trade Fair in Taipei, which showed the excitement about Nvidia's future. Investors are especially optimistic about Nvidia for several reasons. But there's more to the story. Firstly, Nvidia controls about 70% of the AI semiconductor market, which puts them in a great position to benefit from the ongoing expansion of AI applications. Secondly, Nvidia is always at the cutting edge of AI chip technology. Their upcoming Rubin platform, expected to launch in 2026, is predicted to be even more powerful than the current Blackwell architecture. This continuous innovation and strategic market positioning hint at Nvidia's potential to sustain its growth and maybe even challenge for the very top position in the tech world. But challenges lie ahead, and how Nvidia navigates them will be crucial. Nvidia has expanded far beyond its original focus on gaming. They now work in data centers, professional visualization, and the automotive industry. This diversification means they aren't just relying on gaming anymore, even though it's still a big part of their business. People are optimistic about Nvidia, which is reflected in its stock price. Right now, Nvidia trades at 39 times its expected earnings, which is more reasonable compared to over 70 times last year. This suggests some analysts think Nvidia can keep growing. But that's not the only interesting point here. Meanwhile, Apple, which Nvidia has just passed in market size, is facing some challenges. The global smartphone market is getting crowded, and iPhone sales are not growing as they used to. Several factors contribute to this. People are keeping their phones longer because new features aren't that impressive, and phones are more durable. Flagship phones like iPhones are getting really expensive, and mid-range phones now have many features that used to be exclusive to high-end models, making expensive models less attractive. But this isn't the worst part for Apple. As Nvidia pushes forward with AI, Apple is trying to adapt to fast changes in the market. Apple adapts to a shifting global market. Apple knows these market changes and is trying different strategies to deal with them. They are focusing more on their services, like Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, and the App Store, which bring in steady money that doesn't rely on hardware sales. They might also target the high-end smartphone market even more, possibly by making even more exclusive and expensive flagship models. But that's just part of their plan. Additionally, Apple is looking to grow in emerging markets like India and Southeast Asia, where more people are starting to use smartphones. However, they face challenges like strong competition from local brands and lower purchasing power in these regions. But the real test for Apple will be whether these strategies can succeed in these tough conditions. Apple has a very loyal customer base, but getting new users and convincing current ones to upgrade will get harder as the market saturates. Some investors worry that Apple isn't moving fast enough in integrating AI technologies into their products, especially as competitors like Google and Amazon are making big strides in this area. How well Apple can adapt to and use AI technology will be crucial for staying relevant and successful in the fast-changing tech world. But the challenges don't end there. Apple is currently facing tough competition from Chinese smartphone makers like Huawei and Xiaomi, especially in the important Chinese market. Despite having a strong brand and loyal customers, Apple's stock has only gone up by 1.7% this year. This modest increase shows that investors are worried about its growth potential, especially when compared to Nvidia's rapid rise due to artificial intelligence, AI technologies. But this isn't the only thing affecting the tech landscape. To understand this shift, it's important to compare Nvidia's success with other tech giants. Take AMD, for example. As Nvidia's main competitor in the graphics card market, AMD has also benefited from the AI boom. However, Nvidia still holds a bigger market share. AMD's stock is valued slightly higher than Nvidia's, trading at about 42 times expected earnings. Meanwhile, Intel, once the leader in CPUs, is struggling to keep up with Nvidia's quick advancements in AI chips. Intel is investing heavily to catch up, but its stock price, trading at about 12 times expected earnings, shows it has a long way to go. But Intel's challenges don't stop there. Another key player, Meta, formerly Facebook, is deeply involved in AI research but relies heavily on online advertising for revenue. This makes its business model quite different from Nvidia's focus on hardware. Meta's stock is trading at about 18 times expected earnings, presenting a different set of risks and rewards compared to Nvidia. The competition between Nvidia and Apple highlights how quickly things can change in the tech industry. As AI technology continues to develop, the companies that best use this technology are likely to lead. Investors seem to believe that Nvidia will be at the forefront of this technological revolution. However, the stock market is always unpredictable. While Nvidia's future looks bright, unexpected challenges could still come up. Apple still has strong advantages with its loyal customers and well-known brand. But this isn't the end of the story. The future of this tech rivalry will depend on several factors: Nvidia's ability to keep innovating in AI, Apple's strategies to deal with a crowded market and use AI better, and the overall economic conditions that could affect both companies. As we think about the impact of the AI boom, it's clear that AI is no longer just a futuristic idea. It's becoming a part of our everyday lives, changing how we shop, work, get healthcare, and move around our cities. But the rapid rise of AI isn't without its own challenges. AI's growth is driven by huge amounts of data, advanced computing platforms, and new machine learning algorithms. These factors are causing big changes, setting the stage for even more dramatic shifts in how we interact with technology and the world around us. The tech industry is on the brink of major changes, and how companies like Nvidia and Apple adapt will shape the future. Artificial intelligence, AI, is being used in many different ways, and its impact is growing fast. In healthcare, AI is changing how doctors diagnose and treat diseases. For example, Google's DeepMind has created AI that can look at eye scans and detect diabetic retinopathy, which can cause blindness. Meanwhile, IBM's Watson Health helps hospitals go through large amounts of patient data to find potential problems early and create personalized treatment plans. But this isn't the only way AI is making a difference. In transportation, self-driving cars are becoming more real. Companies like Waymo, part of Alphabet, which owns Google, and Tesla are leading the way, making cars that can drive themselves using AI. These cars have cameras, sensors, and radar to understand their surroundings and react accordingly. While fully self-driving cars are still being tested, AI is already used in features like lane departure alerts and automatic braking to make driving safer. But there's more to how AI is changing our lives. AI is also improving how companies personalize customer experiences. For instance, Amazon and Netflix use AI to recommend products and movies or shows based on what users have liked before. This makes customers feel understood and valued, increasing their satisfaction and loyalty. But AI's impact doesn't stop here. AI is transforming logistics and supply chain management too. Companies like Amazon use AI to predict product demand and manage inventory more effectively, which cuts costs and makes operations smoother. In warehouses, AI helps automate tasks like picking and packing, reducing the need for human labor and boosting productivity. But this isn't the end of AI's capabilities. In graphic design, AI tools help designers explore more ideas and refine their concepts faster. In music, AI assists in composing, giving artists new ways to create. Even writers benefit from AI, which can generate various types of text, opening up more possibilities for creative expression. These examples show that AI is just getting started. As technology keeps advancing, AI will become even more integrated into our daily lives. This ongoing development promises not only to improve current systems, but also to create entirely new ways of interacting with technology, changing our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. AI is changing how we live, from our healthcare to how we get around. Navigating the AI revolution, opportunities and challenges ahead. The rapid growth of artificial intelligence brings many opportunities, but also some big challenges. One major worry is the potential for job losses as AI takes over tasks that humans do now. According to a 2021 study by the McKinsey Global Institute, up to 800 million jobs could be automated by 2030 because of AI and similar technologies. While new jobs will appear in the AI-driven economy, there's a pressing need for retraining people to get the skills needed for these new roles. But this isn't the only challenge we face with AI. Another big issue is bias in AI algorithms. AI systems learn from data sets created by humans, which can carry biases. This can lead to unfair outcomes, like an AI-powered hiring tool unintentionally favoring certain groups over others. It's crucial to reduce bias in AI to make sure the technology is used fairly and ethically. But despite these problems, AI offers clear benefits. Companies that adopt AI technologies and invest in their development can gain a significant competitive edge. AI helps businesses automate operations, improve efficiency, personalize customer interactions, and create innovative products and services. At the heart of these innovations is Nvidia, a company that has skillfully positioned itself at the forefront of the AI revolution. But what makes Nvidia so effective? Nvidia has excelled by combining advanced hardware with sophisticated software to boost AI applications. The key to Nvidia's success is its graphics processing unit, originally used for rendering video game graphics. GPUs are great at parallel processing, which is vital for running complex AI models. Unlike central processing units that process tasks one at a time, GPUs have thousands of cores that handle multiple tasks simultaneously. This makes GPUs very effective for the heavy computations needed for training deep learning models. But the story doesn't end here. Inside Nvidia's GPUs are several key technologies that enhance AI capabilities. CUDA cores power Nvidia's high-performance parallel processing. Additionally, Nvidia introduced Tensor cores in its Turing architecture RTX 20 series. These cores are designed for mixed precision computations, often used in deep learning algorithms. Tensor cores significantly improve the performance of AI model training, far exceeding what CUDA cores alone can do. But that's not the only thing making Nvidia a key player in AI. The integration of these technologies into Nvidia's GPUs boosts the company's strength in AI and makes it a vital partner for any business looking to grow and innovate with AI. As AI spreads across various sectors, Nvidia's strategic innovations in GPU technology are proving to be game changers, reshaping industries and setting new standards for what AI can achieve. The future of AI looks bright, but companies will need to stay innovative to keep up. Nvidia's strategy to achieve massive scalability for training large AI models includes using NVL Link, a high-speed interconnection technology. This allows multiple GPUs to communicate seamlessly within a single system, boosting performance for complex AI tasks. But that's not the whole story. Nvidia's focus on high-performance GPUs has made it the top choice for data scientists and researchers working on cutting-edge AI projects. Major cloud service providers like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform rely on Nvidia GPUs to power their AI services. Plus, industries like healthcare, automotive, and finance are increasingly using Nvidia's technology for important tasks like image recognition, natural language processing, and data analytics. But there's more to Nvidia's plans. Looking ahead, Nvidia continues to innovate in GPU architecture. The upcoming Ada Lovelace architecture in the RTX 40 series, set to release in late 2024, promises significant performance improvements over the current Ampere architecture in the RTX 30 series. Nvidia is also exploring new technologies like high bandwidth memory, HBM, which aims to speed up data transfers within GPUs even more. But that's just part of their innovation. For those needing ready-to-use AI solutions, Nvidia offers the Deep Learning GPU system family. These systems include pre-configured workstations and servers with multiple high-performance Nvidia GPUs, fast networking, and lots of storage, all optimized for demanding AI workloads. The flagship model, the DGX A100, features 8 Nvidia 100 Tensor core GPUs, delivering top performance for training complex AI models. For individual researchers and developers, the DGX Station A100 provides a more compact workstation solution with a single A100 GPU, making powerful AI capabilities available in a smaller setup. But that's not the only option. These powerful DGX systems serve a wide range of users. Large research institutions and universities doing advanced AI research rely heavily on DGX for its processing power. Companies with dedicated AI teams also use DGX systems to train and implement AI models in real-world applications. Additionally, startups and smaller firms looking for cost-effective, pre-configured AI solutions find the DGX lineup very useful. This broad range of products shows Nvidia's commitment to supporting a variety of AI applications, making advanced AI technology accessible to more people and pushing the limits of what AI can do. But the journey doesn't end here. Nvidia's innovations continue to drive the future of AI, ensuring that both large enterprises and individual developers can access the tools they need to succeed. As AI technology evolves, Nvidia's role in this space will likely grow, helping shape the future of how we use and interact with AI in everyday life. Nvidia is always updating its DGX systems with the latest GPUs and new technologies. The next generation of DGX systems will use the upcoming Ada Lovelace architecture, which promises even better performance. Nvidia is also moving into cloud-based DGX solutions, aiming to offer flexible, on-demand access to its powerful AI infrastructure. But this isn't the end of their innovations. Alongside its strong hardware, Nvidia provides a wide range of AI software tools to help with the entire AI development process. This set of tools, called Nvidia AI Enterprise, is designed to assist developers at every stage of an AI project. A key part of this software is Nvidia NGC, a cloud-based platform that offers users pre-trained AI models, optimized software containers, and various development tools to speed up AI workflows. But there's more to how Nvidia supports AI development. Another important tool is the Nvidia Triton Inference Server, which is open-source software that helps deploy AI models in real-world applications efficiently. Nvidia Rapids is also crucial, providing libraries and APIs optimized for GPU acceleration to help data scientists with tasks like data loading, cleaning, and analysis. These tools make the AI development process faster and easier. But that's not all. Data scientists and researchers benefit greatly from NGC's pre-trained models and specialized development tools, which help speed up their projects. Software developers who need to deploy AI models can rely on the Triton Inference Server for top performance. Data analysts dealing with large data sets will find Rapids especially useful, as it significantly speeds up their work. But Nvidia isn't stopping there. Nvidia is always improving its AI software suite by adding new features. As AI technology advances, Nvidia plans to integrate more deeply with cloud platforms and expand the library of pre-trained models available through NGC. Rapids will also likely gain more advanced tools to make AI development even smoother and more efficient. But future trends will shape Nvidia's AI offerings even further. One big focus will be on efficiency. As AI models get more complex, there's a growing need for more efficient hardware and software. Nvidia is expected to invest in advanced technologies like high-bandwidth memory and explore new chip designs that boost performance while reducing power use. But there's another trend to watch. The rise of cloud computing is changing how AI is developed. Nvidia will likely further integrate its AI software with major cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. This will give developers and businesses seamless access to powerful AI tools and infrastructure on demand, allowing them to use AI more effectively and scale their operations as needed. But the journey doesn't end here. These continuous innovations ensure that Nvidia stays at the forefront of AI development, making advanced AI technology more accessible and useful for a wide range of users. As AI becomes more integrated into our daily lives, Nvidia's role in driving this technology forward will remain crucial. Nvidia is leading the AI revolution, continually upgrading technology and forming key partnerships. Decoding complexity, Nvidia's quest for transparent AI. As artificial intelligence models become more complex, it's important to make sure they are clear and easy to understand. Nvidia is likely to focus on creating tools that help developers see how AI models make their decisions. This will help build trust and encourage the responsible use of AI. But that's not the only thing Nvidia is working on. Another focus area is specialized hardware. While general-purpose GPUs are versatile and handle various AI tasks well, hardware designed for specific areas like robotics or natural language processing could boost performance even more. Nvidia might start developing specific architectures tailored to these specialized AI applications. But the innovation doesn't stop there. A key part of turning research into practical applications is having a supportive environment, which is the goal of Nvidia's Inception program. Started in 2016, the Inception program is a global initiative that supports startups and early-stage companies working on AI and data science. Unlike typical accelerators, the Inception program is inclusive and accessible, welcoming startups at all stages, from ideas to early products. This allows many companies to join the community, but the benefits go beyond just joining. Once in the Inception program, startups get access to many resources that can help them grow. One main advantage is access to technical resources. Members can use the latest Nvidia hardware, like high-performance GPUs and DGX systems. This helps startups train complex AI models and develop data-driven applications without needing to buy expensive hardware. But there's more support available. The Inception program also offers extensive training and support. Nvidia provides specialized training sessions to help startups optimize their AI models and use Nvidia's technology more effectively. Startups also get guidance on navigating the AI industry, from technical advice to strategic growth tips. But that's not all. Networking opportunities are another key benefit. The Inception program connects startups with industry leaders, potential investors, and other innovators in the AI space. These connections can be crucial for young companies looking to expand. But there's even more to the program. Nvidia also helps with promotion and marketing. They showcase startup solutions at major industry events and through their marketing channels, helping startups gain visibility in the competitive tech landscape. As AI continues to grow, the Inception program will likely add more resources and support to help startups succeed. Nvidia's commitment to fostering innovation through this program not only helps individual companies, but also speeds up the overall advancement of AI technologies, making it a crucial part of today's AI ecosystem. Nvidia's Inception program members get free credits for Nvidia's cloud-based AI platform, NGC. This means they can access ready-to-use AI models and development tools to jumpstart their projects. Additionally, Nvidia offers hands-on support from a team of engineers and deep learning experts. These experts give detailed advice on how to make the most of Nvidia GPUs, solve any technical issues, and keep up with the latest in AI hardware and software. This kind of help is crucial for startups that may not have much experience with AI yet. But that's not the only support they get. Nvidia's Inception program offers more than just technical help. Knowing that building a successful AI business needs both great technology and strong market presence. Nvidia also provides marketing and sales support. This includes opportunities for co-marketing, participation in big industry events, and media exposure through Nvidia's extensive network. All these efforts help startups make a name for themselves and attract potential customers. But there's more to the program. Funding is another critical area where Nvidia helps. The Inception program connects startups with venture capitalists and angel investors who are specifically interested in AI and deep learning. This network is crucial for startups needing financial backing to develop and market their AI solutions. But that's not the end of Nvidia's support. The program also focuses on building a community of AI innovators. Members get access to exclusive online forums and networking events where they can meet other entrepreneurs, exchange ideas, and collaborate on projects. This community is not just about making connections. It's a place for inspiration and support, where startups can learn from each other and potentially team up on joint ventures. But this community does even more. This supportive environment helps startups not only survive, but thrive. With each new member, the community grows stronger and more diverse. Startups can learn not just about AI and technology, but also about managing a business, scaling operations, and navigating the tech industry. The Inception program acts as a catalyst for individual startups and the broader AI industry, pushing forward the boundaries of what's possible with AI and fostering new technology innovations. But Nvidia isn't stopping here. As AI continues to evolve, the Inception program will likely introduce more resources and expanded support, making it an even more comprehensive incubator for future AI leaders. This ongoing evolution will likely include more tailored workshops, direct mentorship opportunities, and enhanced resources for tackling pressing challenges in AI, ensuring that Nvidia's Inception program remains at the forefront of supporting cutting-edge AI development. The impact of the Nvidia Inception program is clear and far-reaching. Since it started, thousands of startups from around the world have joined, using the program's resources to speed up their AI development. For example, Recycly, a UK-based company, is using AI to improve recycling efficiency. Through the program, they accessed Nvidia's GPUs, which are essential for training advanced image recognition models that can accurately sort different types of waste. But that's just one story. Deepomatic, a startup from Germany, is another example. They create machine learning models for self-driving cars. With help from the Inception program, they used Nvidia GPUs and got expert advice optimizing their models for real-time processing in autonomous vehicles. And there are more success stories. iFlyTech, a Chinese AI firm, uses Nvidia GPUs to develop advanced models for speech recognition and natural language processing. Their involvement in the Inception program led to fruitful collaborations with Nvidia engineers, significantly boosting their models' performance and efficiency. But the program's benefits go beyond just technical help. These stories show the diverse range of AI startups that benefit from the Nvidia Inception program. The program offers technical resources, mentorship, marketing support, and investor connections. This comprehensive support system helps companies tackle challenges and speed up the process of bringing their AI innovations to market. But there's even more to it. The Nvidia Inception program is a great example of how a big tech company can drive innovation and support new AI pioneers. The wide-ranging support helps startups navigate the complexities of AI development and commercialization. As AI continues to transform industries and change our world, the Nvidia Inception program is ready to nurture the next wave of AI-powered solutions. But the program also benefits Nvidia. The Inception program creates a vibrant AI ecosystem, building a pool of skilled developers and entrepreneurs who are excited about Nvidia's technology. This enhances the overall AI landscape and benefits Nvidia in the long run. Successful startups in the program can become valuable partners, working with Nvidia on joint projects and developing new AI solutions tailored to specific markets. Could Nvidia's Inception program be too dominant, potentially stifling competition in the AI sector? Share your thoughts below, hit like if you found this video insightful, leave a comment with your views, and don't forget to subscribe for more.